I don't have. I have do not disturb on. So.
Coming to the plate, number 12, Cooper Mezzo.
Not yet. Not yet.
59 miles per hour.
I gotta quiet this down.
It's not working. Yeah.
$61 miles per hour.
Ball and a strike.
I don't think we're on.
That's fine.
There it is. Now we're live.
61 miles per hour.
All right, 2-1.
Didn't miss much, except Rod saying we're live.
59 miles per hour.
All right,
2-2.
Yeah, evens it up.
To number 12. Cobras hosting the Lake County Lightning. Here, Lake County just fell to the Lake Villa Eagles 5-2 in the early game.
52 miles per hour.
Upstairs.
Fills the boat.
Full count. Cobras have Levi pitching, Nevin Clark catching, Kagan Carlisle at first.
61 miles per hour.
You got Hunter Lucas at second. Sean
That's an out and banana ball.
Short. Reese Hardesty at third. It's like Johnny Frederick in left, Giardine in center, Noah Thompson in right.
59 miles per hour.
All right, walks him. We let the leadoff batter on in every inning yesterday.
And it continues.
Yeah, I don't know.
This kid pitched in the first game. He had some heat. The Lake Villa uses the pitch comms, the earpiece.
Okay.
58 miles per hour.
Oh, that's it.
What's this guy's number?
I gotta remember I'm doing the
50 something.
59 miles per hour.
2-0. I gotta remember I'm doing the sideline. It's still 2-1. Nailed it. You pick here. Nope.
60 miles per hour.
Hands be a tough play. Sean's got to go to 1. Throws the Kagan and he's safe. Infield single.
Next to bat, number 3, Chase Russo.
2 on here early for the Lightning.
Yeah, just kind of a well-placed ball there with Sean shading up the middle, you know.
$60 miles per hour.
Strike on the attempt.
What was the last guy's number?
5.
5.
2.
3.
2 on with nobody out.
$58 miles per hour.
All missed. 1-1. Going.
60 miles per hour.
Fly ball
72
deep
miles per
center
hour.
field and gone. Three-run home run. Just left it right over the heart of the plate.
Yeah.
To the 3 hitters.
You just can't. You can't, yeah. Just over the middle.
Next to bat, number 27, Owen V.
Not the ideal start. 3-run deficit with nobody out here in the first.
$52 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Just a fastball over the middle.
Well, yeah, he was. You saw he was kind of up to the first couple of guys, and he just kind of left it up at the waist. You got to get his ball down.
61 miles per hour.
Outside.
$51 miles per hour.
There you go.
Locating the curveball here. 1-2.
$60 miles per hour.
Hey, I feel that drop down here.
I haven't seen it
Feel
yet.
it. I feel it.
1 and 2.
He has to get his glove. He-
60 miles per hour.
Ball outside.
2 and 2.
We need to turn the pitch speed volume down a little bit.
52
Curve
miles
off
per
the end
hour.
of the bat, slicing towards E-Rock's truck. Ooh. Souvenir for that fan. Gets to take home a dent.
Yeah. Move my car.
Are you over there?
I'm way down.
Oh, yeah,
there,
you're
though.
fine.
I'm down by.
Yeah.
I mean, it could still get it, but it'd be.
60 miles per
All
hour.
right, fills the boat.
Just everything.
Just got to let that foot hit. Keep that weight back.
Here's the 3-2 from Levi.
I don't want to even drop by.
60
You're
miles
welcome.
per hour.
All right. A walk, infield
straight.
hit, a home run, and a walk.
Plate number 40.
Do we refer to them like you would say the Sox? Do we refer to them as the Bolts? I think we're going
It's also hard to play a team that just played, you know.
You could say that, but I mean, it's
Yeah, I mean,
if
they're-
you don't locate, it's tough to.
No, but they've already seen, pitching and stuff, so it's not like they're coming in cold.
You know that there's a backstory. Yeah.
41 miles per hour.
Those are the first runs we've given up this year.
You give up 1 to Woodstock.
Did we really?
It's 20 to 1.
Oh,
58 miles per hour.
Oh
What's that
shoot!
score
I gotta
name,
add the
Chris?
score. Oops. That's what I saw.
60 miles per hour.
I was here.
0 and 2. What's that?
I was here.
Yeah. We think. Let's roll. There's a drop
52
down.
miles per hour.
I like it.
1 and 2.
She likes this weather a lot better than last.
59
Pitch,
Nice
here we go.
shot there,
Taylor made
32.
double play. Sean over to Hunter. Hunter flips. That's what you. That's the lefty. That's what you give up with the lefty at second. Just having to flip the hips.
17.
Yeah.
Isaiah Rulo.
But we get an out. What number was that kid? 40. Here's 17. These two have a little bad blood, which is interesting.
61 miles per hour.
The hitter? Who, this guy hitting?
Yeah,
Why? What happened?
the
61
some beef.
miles per
Oh,
hour.
it's staying in! Staying in! Oh, Kagan! Kagan with a nice
Yeah,
catch.
nice job.
Coming to the plate, number 11.
Well,
Nolan.
again,
Nice play by Kagan.
you gotta see like especially if the ball goes
It-
behind or
yeah.
in the infield on those
It's-
high pop-ups, it's gonna
it's-
spin back.
it's coming
towards the
back
outfield.
towards the
Yeah,
field of
towards
play.
the field of play.
Yeah. Well, he stayed with it.
61 miles
Right,
per
yeah.
hour.
2 outs here. 3-0 Lightning.
60
Runner
miles
on
per hour.
first, and it's 1-1. Nice curve
51
ball.
miles
Beautiful.
per hour.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
You're just
now-
gonna pound that in the ground, aren't
Yeah,
you?
sometimes it just takes you a little bit to get get situated and get that curveball.
64.
There you
Struck
go.
him out.
Nice shot. That's the way to come back.
After a rough start,
Yeah, he just had to find it.
Levi digs deep and gets him.
Yeah, that,
Just a couple.
yeah,
You had the
it was
walk
just
and
a
the.
home run.
It
The
was.
home run
You had a
and the two
walk and you had
walks.
a dribbler in the infield.
Kind of gets him in the rocking chair. You saw that the last pitch. He curveball and then he blows the fastball by him upstairs.
Yeah.
So
Good job by the. Some nice plays on defense. Sean with a good routine field. Force out at second. Kagan with a diving comeback catch. And then a strikeout.
My kind of person.
God, they started from the bottom, and now they're here. I don't know if Mike
63
saw
miles
the
per hour.
update on the sponsor
42
rotation.
miles per hour.
He hasn't said anything yet. Might not have got there. I think it's at the tail end.
64 miles per hour.
I hope he's drinking a couple beer right now, don't you?
yeah, oh yeah, at this time of the morning,
10:15.
63
That late?
miles per hour.
it seems like he's bringing it a little bit. I haven't heard the.
Yeah, the lefties are always tricky, Tall kid.
Let's see if
Plays
let's see if it's
first.
still on.
64 miles per hour.
Mid-60s.
Yeah,
Sure, he's got
probably-
a little more.
Yeah, you got a little more.
66, 67 maybe.
Yeah.
We're on top of. Christian hit 67 yesterday.
Nice.
63 miles per hour.
See, when it was a little quieter, this made a lot more. Now we had to turn it up.
Yeah, fans are filling in.
55 miles per hour.
Full slate of games
63
today,
miles
8
per
8
hour.
a.m. to 5 p.m. We got games starting, and we'll be here till about 7. I heard they're
Are there any
bringing the Miller
brackets?
truck
For me?
for the
Not for me.
midday refill at the bar.
That's right.
What brackets?
I mean, is there like any bracket?
No
play
bracket.
tonight?
There might be one later. I don't remember. There's
62
a
miles
pop
per
fly
hour.
shallow right
Where is it?
field and caught. Hunter flies out to the right fielder for out number 1. See if JR can get the ball rolling with Roxy. Roxy in the house. Roxy Muniz.
65 miles per hour.
Right to JR. 0-1. JR. Sean Blake on deck.
– 62 miles per hour.
Strikes him out looking on the outside corner.
Yeah, wait. I should probably look here. You get a better angle at where it crosses.
You're not going to do that, though.
No.
42 miles per
I
hour.
can't see either way.
Sean looking to get us our first base runner. Yeah, that's true.
All right.
66 miles per hour.
Ball 1 to Sean.
$63
Sean
miles
walked and
per
flew out
hour.
yesterday. 2-0.
Hey,
What's up, gents?
Coach?
64 miles per hour.
Sean.
Following us,
2-1.
Coach Oscar in the booth.
Hey guys.
Oscar, father of Roxy.
That's right. Yep, new father.
Brand new addition to the Muniz household.
I was 5th in line. Now I'm 6th in line.
66 miles per hour.
3-1.
And thankful for it.
That's right.
That's
Somebody?
No, thank you.
Cashews?
Oscar, I don't want to reach and
Eric?
don't want to reach across the rod to grab any of your nuts.
You can look him. You getting back to me.
I could reach behind. Rod.
65
Oh, there's a
miles
base
there's
per
hit.
it
hour.
up there.
71 miles per hour.
2 out single for Uncle Sean.
Come on,
Cobras
Jake.
first
Say
hit.
hi, bud.
Then I bring up the bull.
Drink more beer.
Take a walk
That's the
single
key
to
to
swerve
the
run yesterday.
The key to the cashews, they make you drink more beer, or allow you to drink more beer.
Allow
It's a
you.
first. Just a lazy move.
Yeah, that's the B move right there. The first baseman wasn't even on the base. He was kind of a foot in front of it here.
Could you argue he's in the baseline, Rod?
No, he's.
Picks again? Could I argue it?
You could argue.
It's funny that he's doing that. I think the Pittsburgh Pirates doing that.
Yeah.
The first baseman is in front.
Sean leads from first. Back. He's gonna throw one of those down the line if he keeps doing it.
Head goes backside.
You gotta. Let's see what he does here.
66 miles per hour.
Well, outside.
All right. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard after
61
three
miles per
throws to
hour.
Find the zone again.
JR was tough.
Ball gets away. There
Ball
goes
gets
Sean.
away.
Sean advances to second here with 2 outs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you have gum.
2-0, Rodney.
Yeah. Trying to get that outside corner on the bull.
Steps off.
Yeah, he had a lot of
Runner in scoring position here for Kagan.
not even paying attention to him with 2 outs. Ooh.
Little curveball there.
Yeah, curveball looked high, but got the call.
Here's a 2-1 to the bull.
All right, looks like someone missed a signal there. The
3-1.
shortstop was breaking, and the pitcher didn't.
Who do we got on deck over there?
Reese.
Kagan hits a hard ground ball
Oh,
to the pitcher. Throws to first. Hard hit ball. Just
yeah.
He's been hitting pretty well.
Yeah.
Cobras don't score. Leave 1 at the end of 1. Lightning 3. Cobras 0.
Yeah, that's a nice hit. Nice play by that kid. I thought the shortstop might get that. He was kind of shading up the middle, so would have been a tough play. But when do you guys play next?
130.
1:30. Who do you guys got?
GTS.
Oh, GTS. Oh, we like GTS. GTS is a cool team.
Jake's got his game right now.
Oh, where is he at? Is that Township?
At Peterson.
Peterson. Oh, the high school.
How's his rehab going?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, he's moving around good. He wants to push everything so much faster right now, but
he's a kid, right? He can't sit still. He's a munis too.
he wants to get out. I'm like, I get it, buddy. Don't push it right now.
Yeah.
And it's not even tax day, I told him.
How long ago was his surgery? Was that about a month and a half?
Yeah, it was now about almost 2 months.
Oh wow.
No. And his doctor told him, just take it easy. You know, he's like, I don't want you leg pressing 200 pounds yet.
Coming to
He's
the
into
plate,
it.
number
So he's doing 199.
That's right.
100.
Right up to the.
Exactly.
Lightning are at 8, 9, 10 spots in their batting order. Is that what you think, Ren?
Yeah, I got 8, 9, 10.
8, 16.
16 maybe?
Upstairs. Yep.
I'm saying to Levi's birthday.
A little defensive shuffle here in the second. Fouled into the net. Levi
right.
stays on the mound.
Good,
Nev's still behind the plate. Kagan's
Maybe
at first.
Maybe the radar went out. I don't know.
Johnny's at second. Jared's at short. Christian's at third. Noah's in left. Hunter's in center. And Cameron's in right. Line drive up the middle. JR gives a nice diving effort, but it'll get through in the center for a base hit.
Coming to the plate, number 24, Tyler Campbell.
I think the Raider is off, but I can't do anything about it.
Easier for you to not have to worry about it. It's not really relevant unless somebody's throwing
No.
just absolute gas. Ball low. And has been the status quo. The leadoff hitter has reached
Yeah.
yet again.
Yeah, we've given up.
Nice pitch. Levi throws one over the plate there. 1-1. Runner goes. A little hit and run. For not, as he falls into the net. 1-2. Runner returns back to first. Probably see short lead though, really short lead.
He does that thing where
Fooled him there.
softball swing.
Little slapper. Well, the coach is a softball coach before he started coaching Lake Villa, and now, so it makes sense. Also wears a visor, so stars did align there. Eric
So
would agree with that.
they're doing they have that short lead, and then you just keep on creeping.
Like you basically walk into a steal.
Yeah.
Oh, got
Got him.
Throw it.
Throw it.
He's off the base. Throw the ball. Come on.
Why didn't he throw it? You got to throw the ball. How many guys? we
It's
picked
every
off this
game we
year?
got him picked off. We just can't close the deal. Curveball outside.
That's happened 3 times this year.
You want to work them back. Worst case, they go back to the base they came from. That's your worst case.
You throw it early on the base they're going to. Yeah.
Ground ball over to Jono. Jono fields, throws over to Kagan. Out number 1.
See now that
Next,
guy to
at
third.
number 9,
Now
Nick Artica.
Runner goes to third.
I would watch a bunt here.
Little squeeze.
If he turns to squeeze, you got to throw it high and inside on him.
We're holding the runner with a lefty. It's, yeah, shows bunt.
So, hey, I would almost pitch that there and throw him down to third. 'Cause you just saw it coming when he goes talks to his
Laps at it. 1-1.
Yeah, if I was the bull, I would be about 3 or 4 more steps in.
He'd be Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to push it, isn't he? With that run. Goes it again. Foul back.
All right.
1-2.
Two strikes. Now you gotta climb the ladder here. Don't with the 10 here. Don't throw him a curve. Climb the ladder.
Yeah.
Get a pop up or a strikeout.
Or just a comebacker. Just what you wanted.
That was a good pitch. A good curveball, but I would have climbed the ladder.
2-2.
there.
2-2.
But see, now you gotta put a pitch in the zone.
It's a nice pitch inside. I like the height of that ball, but
When he calls inside, you don't know if it's strike or inside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, inside sounds like strike, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say that's fair. Throws the curveball, he walks him.
Coming to the plate, number 8, Nathan Sachs.
First and third. On a throwdown, if you throw it to the shortstop here, the kid at third's going to go home. You're going to get a play at the plate, I think. They're pretty aggressive here on the base pass. Two on, 1 out. Gotta imagine he's leaning. There he goes. Nope, he's not. Line drive into right center field. That's gonna score 2. He's on his way home. We got no. That's the double cut situation right there. If you're trying to go home.
Next bat, number
It's gonna be a
28.
quick game.
Madsen.
That's why you gotta make the outs when you get them. You can't give guys give teams extra outs. So, nice piece hitting by that guy.
Just a nice solid line drive in the gap.
Teams take advantage of it. Extra.
Yeah, they have the guy 1 and 2. You gotta. Is this the leadoff hitter?
I don't know what number he is.
Yeah, if it was 12. No,
12's on deck.
Okay, so this is.
Shows bunt. Hits him, but he attempted on the swing.
28.
'28's this number, right?
Yeah.
1 and 1. Still 1 out. Lightning have a runner on second.
All the better teams, they start bunting, but they bunt all the time.
Yeah.
They're a big small ball team. Little floater in the gap. Johnny drops the ball.
Good try, buddy.
Nice try.
Full effort, full extension. He just off the in and out of the mitt.
Number 12, Cooper Mezzo.
You call that a single because of where it was?
But yeah, that's a single.
tough
I mean,
play.
when he dives for it, it's. This guy walked and scored in the first.
2 on, 1 out. Nobody holding him on. Big lead at second.
And
There he goes.
that might
Fly
be
ball
out.
center field. JR gives chase. It's off the fence. Or Hunter, excuse me. 1 run's going to score. I think that they've found the timing for the horse, unfortunately.
Number 5, Chase.
Not a lot of swing and misses here. And that'll be the end of the day, I think, for Levi. 6-0 here. We're going to go to the pen. And then it comes Uncle Sean. 6-run deficit.
What? That's one of the tougher ones. When it's straight over your head, you gotta take an angle. What?
Oh, the one inside, that's
Yeah.
a tough ball. Yeah, no, Hunter's that one right over your head, that's the toughest play in sports. He tried to adjust his angle to get to the mid. I thought he played it as good as he could have. But I think the play before in and out of the web's tough. That's
Yeah,
tough.
you gotta you gotta make the plays you can make. Like sort of that couple infield singles, and then you can limit the damage. And then once a team gets a couple runs up on you, it's just you're a little more relaxed.
Boys better straighten up and come out and get a good inning, or they're gonna.
Yep.
The second game of the day is always a rough one. So you got to get here early. And
Yeah, and then
I'd rather either do the first one or the fourth.
and they played back to back, so they've seen a lot of swings. That helps. You think so, Ron?
Yeah, I absolutely think so. If you're playing the second game against a team that hasn't swung yet, you've already seen a game's worth of pitches and stuff, especially if you're not.
Sean comes in, 2 runners on, 1 out. Nice pitch. 2.
All right, this guy had an infield single to Sean in the hole.
I don't think I can lift that one up.
Yeah. Oh, line drive caught by Goza, double play. Just what we needed there. Nice job by Christian. Catches it, steps on the bag. And that'll be out. Number 3. Sean comes in, 2 pitches, and gets out of a jam. Lightning score 3 times.
It's wide. His zone is wide. Stay in it.
Cobras will send up Reese,
Stay in your head.
and then some other guys.
Butt out. Butt out.
That blue team on my field, they are, aren't they?
All right, we'll go Reese Christian Jono.
Yeah, got to get something going here. 6 runs in the hole.
Yeah, just
Pitcher's been sitting for a while, so we'll see if
Yeah.
he's... Which I think is tough.
It
when you
is.
sit around for...
It is. Although with a 6-run lead, you can kind of just leave that,
A little autopilot.
sit on the outer third and just pump fastballs and try to, or it's easier said than done. You don't hit your spots every time, but you sit on that outer third and let the guys try to beat you to center field or right field.
And Cobra's got to know you can't get it all back at once here. You gotta
just
chip
gotta
away.
get a couple runners on. Seemed like he was a little more, yeah, ball one.
Ball
There's
one.
a little different picture when he went from the stretch.
Outside, 2-0 to Reese.
All right, they changed the big kid who was catching is no longer catching.
New catcher.
Go, Reese.
Inside, 3-0.
Yeah.
Don't want to help him out here.
No.
Gotta
Yeah.
get on.
Rally.
And he walked him.
Rally. You got to almost go rally, early.
Let's go, kid. Go, Christian.
I'm confident to say that these guys would play time limit baseball too, with a lead.
Oh, sure.
They don't all do it. But when I do, on the plate, strike to Christian.
Go, Christian.
Guessing there.
Yeah.
Keep your head on it. Eyes on it.
Go, Christian.
0-2. Least probably another step here first. Inside. 1-2.
Yeah, they're not up 6. I don't think they're going to be throwing too much.
Strikes him out, looking 1 out. We'll bring up Johnny. Ball's in the dirt, gets away, there goes Reese.
Nice break by Reese.
That's the benefit of getting your secondary lead. And
Yeah.
you can just kind of, like they have that walking steal.
Yeah.
It's just your momentum's already taking you
Sure.
there.
Yeah, on a lefty, you got to be careful, especially if you're not stealing. You got to make sure he goes to plate. So but they're not going to pick the second. So
Upstairs. Johnny's got to listen to trust your third base coach here. You don't need to worry about anybody coming to the bag. They'll let you know.
yeah,
So just get a good, comfortable lead. And he doesn't need to go back. Doesn't need to go back. There's nobody there. Got to get off here. Nobody there.
but if you
Ball in the dirt. There he
well,
goes.
if at second base. At second base, if you're not stealing, there's no reason to start your secondary until you see him start leaning towards the plate, because you're not stealing. You should have a decent enough lead, and then you take the two kind of side curl ups to get that the secondary.
Right to Jono. But you do the benefit of being that close to your coach. You can get an extra step.
Yeah.
And if he tells you to give one back, you give it back.
Yeah, your lead there can give you a little extra.
Ball low. Johnny walks.
Well, it brings up Levi.
Keeping up with this scoreboard is not as easy as you make it look. 2 walks in the inning here for Levi.
That's why, you got to do it. You got to mark the book. You got to keep on talking.
Got to slide back. Just in case. Yeah?
I think they're gonna throw. I don't know if we're going here.
If you do, it better be a double. Ball in the dirt. Reese stays. Johnny goes. Man, yeah, you have to adjust the base runners.
Yeah.
What's the count? 1-0?
I think 1-0. That was the first.
It's not gonna be
you
a fun
picked the first on the first one. All right.
Not going to be a fun scoreboard to watch. Oh, a timeout.
Timeout.
He could have just told him through the pitch comms, you'd think. Oh, 100%. It not like it. I mean, it was. Yes. Yeah, you're right. 2 on here with 1 out. Got to get some runs here. So we're blaming.
Yeah.
There's a little grounder.
It went off his leg.
Run home.
It went off his leg. Didn't that hit his leg?
He's got to sell it, though.
It hit his leg.
He didn't even sell it, Rod. You can't give it to him if he doesn't just start hopping around.
Well, you can't put him back now.
You can't put him back now, but.
Yep, it's the right call by the umpire.
Especially with a guy who's been a little wild here. You're.
Here's Cam. Quick one. That's a momentum killer too.
Yeah, it's like the not getting the guy on the pickoff. You just get those little momentum switch.
No, a little higher now.
All high.
I don't think he knows the pitch coming.
Yeah, it's in his right ear. Sorry. Yeah, see the little black there? Little ground ball. You gotta go! Nice play by third. Trouble getting it out of the mitt, but he's still able to get the runner.
All right. No runs, no hits. Couple left. Yeah, just you gotta.
Miss Thompson, with a camera like that, you should be able to take a picture of me and make me skinny, with long brown hair, blue eyes.
Sure.
And edit it all. Like I looked like on Wednesday before I started this Thursday tournament.
Like Coach Rodney you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, like Rob. That's right.
Yeah, it's just kind of those little momentum shifts in innings, outs you could have made, allows guys to allow the pitcher to reset there. Same thing, the pickoff, maybe a couple of those, you get the guy bunting 0-2, and then you end up blocking him.
Yeah.
Or you ended up giving up a hit to him, right?
It's always fun to speculate. I do it all the time. But you also think the pitch calls are going to change with the different guys on base. It's a whole different thing. So. Well,
especially you have a lot of pressure on you, and it just when you get those things, it just kind of alleviates that pressure in it, or it puts more pressure on the other team.
Next to bat, number
2 runs there
three,
would have been a nice.
Yeah, you'd like to get on the board and break the, if you get within 3, then you're
even
a walk, a hit, and a bomb.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's the kid that homered.
This guy hit a home run to center last time up.
Interesting. Every home run we've seen on this field has gone to center field. Have you noticed that? And there's another one.
That one's gone.
Off the top of the fence and gone.
All right.
7-0.
Yeah, you gotta.
Getting late early here, Rod, in the 3rd.
This is we haven't seen this a lot with our team over the years. There's very few games that we've been down this much. I think 1 or 2. So
Foul ball. That scoreboard is correct. We are losing by a touchdown.
Yeah, they can hit the fastball. You got to get, especially like I think a guy like that, you got to be fastballing. Got to get in on his hands.
Ball tip. No balls, 2 strikes to the pitcher.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to bury, but I would come up and in on his hands.
Tries the.
I think didn't that get him?
No.
Or did you?
I heard it.
I heard it hit. Well, he didn't. Maybe that was Nev's glove.
The mitt, yeah.
Nev's glove.
Did sound more like meat though, didn't it?
Yeah. All right, that's a good pitch right there. I like that.
Nearly hitting the batter?
No. All right, 2-2.
Right.
Yeah, fills the boat. There's some times where you'll play a team and then you're just their speed. So you get guys on a heater. Remember we played with that other Lake County Lightning, that one game, that tournament in Wheeling that they were just on, but then we ended up.
Line drive left field. That's gonna get by Christian. It's gonna go to the fence. Christian's got a strong arm. Cuts over to JR as a double.
Coming to the plate, number 40, Will Sikorsky.
So what is it? It's 12 after 3.
I don't know. If we keep it at this rate, we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Runner on second, nobody out. Top of the 3rd, trailing by 7. This is high. Well, the win yesterday ever more important for seeding purposes. Got to get to the bag there.
Well, it's hard. You gotta be within a certain area, and on the inside move, you can't move until he.
Ground ball back to Sean. They got him in a rundown.
Run at him.
Runner's out.
There you go.
Play by Sean.
Team Isaiah Rubo.
There's the giant. Darth Vader. What's his Darth Vader?
Darth Vader. Oh.
One out.
Nice pitch.
I'm not tagging anybody in this game. Can't tag two people. It happens sometimes, right?
Oh. It's hard. You know what I mean? You gotta tag. You try to tag highlights, do the book.
101. Two and one.
I like the side angle though. This is a
It's
lot
better,
nicer
right?
than- yeah. Especially on this side, because most of the batters are righty.
All the way.
All right, evens it up 2-2.
Popped out to
I'd
Kagan
like to see a straight change here.
in foul territory, and his
Hardy
only at bat.
hasn't really thrown it, but a straight change here would be the pitch. A curveball gets through Nov.
Behind you. Fence!
All right, that evens it up.
I get 3-2, right?
Oh yeah, 3-2. Evens it up.
Evens it up at 3 balls and 2
Two
strikes.
strikes.
Runner goes to second there on the pass ball. Don't wanna meet one here. And he does.
And that's gone.
And there it goes. Scoreboard. Over the scoreboard. Don't wanna. What do we say, Rodney? Don't wanna put one right over the middle of the plate.
That's what I was talking about. Like, you know, right there, you try. I mean, he tried the curveball was nice, but if you try the changeup right there, when he got 0-2, you have 1-2. You can try that changeup. You can try that changeup because, you know, it's not a 2-2 pitch. You try the changeup on 1-2. Harder to pick up.
Noah's gonna come in to play second. JR's gonna come in to warm up, I think. So Noah to second. Johnny moves from second to short. Reese is at third. Kagan's still at first. Cam's in right. Hunter's in center. Christian's in left. Another long inning here, and we still have one out. Swing and a miss. Batter struck out to end the first on a high fastball.
Yeah.
Likes the high stuff.
Well, that was good. He had him in the rocking chair.
Straight back.
Yeah.
0-2.
They're on the fastball if it's in the zone.
3 home runs for the Lightning. We'll be around all day though, Ron.
Huh?
You doing any autograph signings later? Curveball inside. 1-2. Inside 2 and 2.
Evens it up.
We're even at 2. And if he misses here, we'll be even at 3 and 2.
Yeah.
Got a flight here. That was interesting.
Really tried
evens
to.
it up at 3 and 2.
Yeah, evens it up at 3 and 2. Really tried to throw that one by him. Just needs to stay within himself, keep that weight on that backside.
We've had a few guys, a few of our pitchers. Well, I guess we only had 2 pitchers, but 0-2 counts and worked them back full.
Yeah.
Just when he walked them.
Coming to the plate, number
I think that's our
16,
3rd walk from an 0-2 count.
Yeah.
That's
They said those walks from 0-2 counts, and then the couple plays that you gotta make. It just not that we haven't hit, so it doesn't matter.
strike at the knees.
But you can limit some of it.
I'd say that's a big run to keep on the. He's jumping. Big out or big runner to not let score right there. You don't want to get to 10. Right at the top of the zone there to 16.
All right, this guy had a line drive to center field last time up.
Oh, just outside. From our angle, we have a pretty good perception of the strike zone. No, we don't. No, we don't. Strikes him out.
That's him.
2 outs.
Coming to the plate, number 24, Tyler Campbell.
Only the 2nd strikeout for the Lightning here. And they've batted quite a bit.
Yeah.
2 strikeouts in their 27 at-bats.
Yeah. We're just leaving the ball a little bit up. Get the ball down. All right.
There's the batter and misses.
Throws it behind him.
What did number 9 do right here? Did he walk? Yeah.
9 walked.
1, 2, 3.
This guy.
Only 3 walks. Swing and a miss. Took a hack there, didn't he, Ron?
Yeah, this is the guy who kind of bails out, that kind of has that soft, like Ichiro running swing.
So you stay away, don't you? If you're pulling everything out.
You could see where he's kind of he's in, and he's running towards second base. His shoulders opening up. So if you get to the outside corner, you're gonna hit a ground ball.
Nice pitch.
Just like I said, right on the inside corner.
Right, well, just like you said, Rodney. 2 and 2 evens it.
Evens it up, yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, batter able to just get a piece of that one.
You don't want to, low and inside is a pitch he can hit. So he can drop, drop the head on it there. So you want to try to get him. You want to try to get him away. Don't speed up his bat though.
Nice pitch. Oh!
All right. Evens it up at 3 and 2.
Full count.
Pretty good, Sean.
It was a 50-50, right?
Yeah.
You get some, you don't get some. Runner goes, strikes him out.
There you go.
Sean strikes out the last 2 to get out of the inning, and the Lightning tally another 3. 3 in each inning here, and Cobras are going to come up trailing by 9, needing a lot of work here. And you got to keep in mind that the time limit, even though we're not close to it yet, can be a factor when you're trailing by 9. You only got so much time.
Yeah, well, you gotta get some runs here, because I think it's is it 10 after 4? I don't know what it is.
Bring it in the big boy. The largest, one of the larger 12-year-olds,
Yeah.
Or 13.
or 13. I think Max has him on height and weight.
Well, if Lake County keeps hitting them out, I'm going to have to get them out of their bucket.
How much time do we have to go to the bathroom?
We'll go Nevin, Noah, Hunter. You want to get a couple of those and then JR.
Yeah.
2 of those on for Sean and Kagan and Reese. A little bit of a short armor there, Rodney. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was. I don't think
Did you
that
try
was,
to throw a curve?
I don't know what that was. I don't know
You
if
think he's just messing around?
I just think he's messing around.
Yeah, he's smiling. Here comes the heat here. Oh, knuckler.
That's a knuckler.
Well, when you're up 9 and bigger than everyone else, I guess you can do what you want.
That's kind of. I played with a guy in North Alabama. He was 6'4", probably 255, first baseman, lefty, and he'd come in and he'd throw a knuckleball.
The most deceptive pitch you could
He had
throw. Huh?
it was a great knuckleball too.
All right,
He
here's
was
Mel.
like our middle reliever long guy. It was crazy. I thought they were doing it.
They've had it the whole. That's petty now.
Yeah, that's being petty. That's being petty.
They had it last 2 games. It's.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. So the video's not working.
Yeah, it's the internet sucks.
Yeah, it's like froze, I guess.
I'll send him a text.
Yeah, tell me he doesn't be watching this anyway.
I mean, we got full bars. So I don't know.
What's that say? Yeah, 0.8. What are you gonna do? I mean, this might be what we had to deal with this year. Just being away further from the tower.
I mean, I can try the. I mean, I don't understand.
God, I don't. What are we gonna do? We can't control it.
I mean, it's a little warm, but
No, it's 0.8. I mean, it's. Here, we gotta change this.
maybe.
You're streaming at 1080.
Next at
No,
number
you're not.
9, Nick Bartica.
Oh, you're 720. You can lower the frame rate. All right, here we go. Lightning, top of the 4th. Ball outside. JR comes in to pitch for Sean. What do we got? 1-1?
1-1.
What are you gonna miss? Strike 2. This kid walked on a full count, scored a run.
Hey, this is the kid who was this the kid who tried to bunt?
Go hard.
2-2. What are your thoughts on the pitch count? Like in your ear?
I wouldn't want to do
I'm
it
50-50.
myself. I don't think it matters.
Catcher and the coach have it, but you can have it the whole time. So like if you go to like NFL, like you can talk in the helmet, but it shuts off before the play because it is an advantage. Like if you say, okay, safety's cheating over, hit this receiver on the pass. You know what I mean? It's
Well, he walked again. I mean, For me, I don't think it really matters in terms of like. But I wouldn't want to pitch with it in my ear.
Well, I think you get used to it.
Yeah.
But it is nice because you can say, all right, pick the first, and boom, you pick the first, right? It is an advantage.
I think it is an
And the high school has very strict rules of who can use it, when you can use it. One and one. Tried the.
It also allows you to.
3 and 1. Lightning have walked 4 times today. A lot of hits though for Lake County.
Oh yeah, this
All the way.
fills the boat.
3 and 2. He hit a. Did he hit the double in the gap? Right center field?
Yep, line drive right center.
Nobody out. Runner from first. Probably going here. No, he's not going. Walks it.
Well, the runner at first is kind of doing a Bush clown move.
Next to
That
bat, number
happens.
28.
That happens a lot.
Madsen.
I have every right to do it too. We just
Yeah,
choose
but
not to. It's within the rules of the game. Big lead at second. I mean, you could just step off and spin here. Nice pitch. There with a fastball first, right? 2 walks here to start the top of the 4th. Nice pitch.
There you go.
Curveball, little knee buckler.
Yeah, that was a really good pitch right there.
0-2, you got him. You can kind of do what you want.
Yeah, you can get him upstairs, I think.
Look at the height advantage we have up the middle. Noah and Sean. Going. He's got it. Oh.
Take it off, man. Take it off. Go hard.
Pass ball runners advance, second and third. He had a chance. Oh, no, the runner at first didn't trail. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
My fault.
I had him.
We assume sometimes that, that's just kind of the natural progression.
Yeah,
but
but now we didn't even tell him what's going to happen.
Ball outside.
On
2 and 2.
we have a first and third situation. We got to get out there and tell our infielders what we're doing.
I think he did.
Did he?
He yelled infield.
All right.
I think.
He did.
Nice curveball. Strikes him out.
Coming to the plate, number 12, Cooper Mezzo.
All right.
1 out. Runners at the corners.
This guy hit a long line drive over Hunter's head last time up.
I'll hold it if I want. Okay.
That's a teammate for you.
Yeah. Thanks, Rob. Is it 1-0? Sure.
Yeah, one.
Next to first. Runner back in time. Almost got him sleeping there, didn't he?
I just don't understand why you had 2 umpires yesterday and only 1 today. Doesn't make any sense.
I think the other kid was training, honestly.
Oh, okay.
I think he was going with a veteran to.
Oh, okay.
That's why he was kind of positioning him. I don't know if you noticed that yesterday.
All right,
He kind
2-0.
of positioned him, and then it was explained, "Don't talk to the coaches. I'll handle it."
Okay.
So there was. I think that was. But to your point, if you're gonna train for one day, you might as well get a whole weekend slate in. That's 6 games. Nice. Ball just outside. 3-0.
3-0. Yeah, our pitching just hasn't been sharp. We're just missing our spots, and our off-speed stuff hasn't been in the zone.
Leadoff hitter here. He's walked and doubled. Nice pitch. Good, just
Hey.
nice fastball.
When we did get the off-speed stuff in the zone, we haven't gotten a lot of hard contact. So
3-1. Runner goes. Fouled into the net.
all right, 3-2. Evens it up.
So like superstition, I was doing like with the little box here, I just do straight line, like so it'll be like that, and then we were just not. Oh shoot, it worked that time. Then I went sideways and then we walked. So now we got to go verts. Let's go verts here, Rodney. That didn't work.
All right. Walk the bases loaded.
Number 5
For the
Chase
2-hitter, and then you got the
lined out to Christian at third last time for a double play. So
was he? Mm. Do you think that's more of this, or because of the?
it looks like we're gonna have a switch here. John's gonna go in a second. Hunter's gonna come in and
Hunter's gonna head to the bullpen.
yeah, and
Levi's at first.
Noah
Johnny's now
will
at
be out
second.
in center.
Yep. Then Field comes in. Ball gets away. Nothing.
Let that foot hit, kid. Let that foot hit.
Confidence, kid. Let's go.
You got JR. Defense trying to cut off that run here. 10 is the number to save. That's what he said earlier. That runner's still at third. All high. Can't walk him though. It's a tough spot to be in as a pitcher, right?
Yeah.
Infield's in, pressure's on, and you got to throw strikes. But you've walked 3,
Yeah.
so.
Gotta keep that weight on that backside. There it is.
Fly ball, right field. Cameron makes a catch. It's just so we got a sac fly. I don't know if Cameron thought it was 2 outs. Did you see him kind of start running it for a second?
Next to bat, number 3, Chase Russo.
So run scores to make it 10-0 Lightning. Runners at first and second stay.
He's at 2.
Do you just walk him? Pitch around him? Try to get him to just,
I thought it was just all curveballs.
well, Hunter's going to come in. I don't think this is it.
Stay up on the rubber, kid.
Dan. Yes, sir.
The way I read it
Right. Okay, here's the thing. When you told me that, I was watching him. As he came all the way, when I told him to come to me, I said, do this, do that. If he had it in his ear, then we would have had a problem, all right? But because he took it out of his pocket, which I'm assuming he was the catcher earlier, so maybe that's why he was in his pocket. But I didn't see it in his ear. Had I seen it,
Both games, every pitcher's had it in, all of them.
USA rules is only
Just,
the catcher can
it's
have
not
a one-way
it's not
command.
easy to see, but they've used every
right,
pitcher's
but
had it.
if I saw it earlier when he was catching,
Yeah.
but not out there. And when I looked, and it was if it had been in his ear when he came off, then we would have had an issue.
So I should.
Well, now the rest of the turn, like tomorrow, you'll know because every pitcher's had it in. It is an advantage for like pickoffs and.
Well, yeah, but I didn't notice it with the first kid because he had such bushy hair.
Yeah,
You know?
even the first game, the kid is wearing it in his right ear. It's the opposite ear to where they're
Right.
throwing.
All right. This kid's hit 2 home runs, so I would
Right.
throw him. I would throw them all.
Yeah, we're down 10. Just get him. Yeah, I
throw 'em
agree.
out
Yeah, I think
curveballs.
that's a good call.
You got an open base,
Yep, nothing
a
to
lefty on deck,
nothing to lose but the game, right?
and just throw them all curveballs.
All right, here's Hunter. Oh, we gotta change that.
Foul ball.
Hunter in
Oh, that's right.
10-0. Wow, jeez, I screwed the whole thing up. All right. You're doing the scoreboard tomorrow. It's gonna be a mess. Nice pitch.
That was a really good pitch by.
Hey,
Is that
I like being wrong.
Is that a
you know?
change?
It's curveball.
There's a curve? I think you throw him another one.
Yeah, absolutely. Hunter had 0-2 here on Russo,
Swinging him at a prime.
and he's swinging a hot bat, so he's wanting to swing.
Yeah,
you know,
oh yeah.
You're not looking to walk here.
When you When you get on a heater, you wanna swing.
All low.
You know.
You could probably sneak in with Levi. Look at the kid at first. Popped up.
Now it's going to go
Staying
back out
in.
to the field. It's going to go back out to the field.
You gotta turn away. Yeah.
Nice try, Nev. We don't.
You gotta turn your back to that.
Yeah, we gotta practice with our catchers that.
And then you track it like a fly ball in the outfield.
You immediately turn around and back up to the field, then refine the ball and let it come back down to you.
It's not an easy.
No, it's a very difficult to learn that. It's very difficult, and you don't get a lot of practice because one, you need. Unless you're like.
Oh, hits him.
Unless you're.
I think he leaned. Yeah.
Unless you're
Next to bat, number 27.
What a load the bases for the Lightning.
unless you're a superstar coach, hitting a pop up straight up is impossible. You need one of those mats.
Yeah. The little racket.
The
thing.
rackets to practice that with your catchers. And we've only been outside a couple of times, so.
Swing and a miss. A foul tip, actually. Be a wall, Nev.
I think it might be 10 after 4, so we got to,
We got 3, 4, 5. So just a little check. Hunter's got to play at 1. Bare hand throws over to Levi.
Nice job,
and
Hunter.
Hunter does his job. Good job by Hunter.
All right, they get 1 there. They get a hit there? They get a hit this inning? No,
we started
no
late,
hits.
too. Oh, that's umpire.
You guys better have some big rally caps.
I don't know if I could wear one that big. Hey, Blue, what was the start time?
I don't think you heard you.
No.
I got a $1.20 on here, so.
Hey, Blue, do you remember official start time? I didn't write it down.
I believe we started right at 10.
Real close to 10, yeah.
That's
Yeah, so
Okay.
I got 16 minutes and some change, so 11:40 would be our stop time.
okay.
So
Yep, perfect. Thank you.
Come on, Sean, Bing, need some runners, bud.
It's 16 minutes in. We got time. Is it going to be easy? No.
No.
Can we? And you really can't afford to have a long inning at the. You got to get 5 and get out of here, and then
Yeah,
shut them
yeah,
down.
yeah,
And you come back and, yeah.
Easy, way easier said than done on that one.
How many, we don't have a lot of hits.
We have 1 hit.
Well, just Sean, that's what I'm saying.
We have 1 hit.
That's it.
We have 1 hit, and
We've only
hit
turned
it.
the lineup over just to JR. So
We only hit it. We've only hit 2 balls
I just told my
high.
wife, this is Sean's only second time at that. Yeah. I was in the 100.
Well,
Noah's averaging 1 at bat per game right now.
Hunter
And
can.
that doesn't give you a lot of time to see the ball.
No, it does not.
That's
No.
not that
Well, even last night we didn't.
He's got 11
even last night we
total
didn't
plate
have a lot
appearances
of
in 4
hard hit
games.
balls.
No, really.
So I
Sean
think-
had that one at deep right, and that was.
Kagan's up the middle was hard, I thought. Hit hard, but it was going to be an out either
Kagan
way.
he had one up, yeah.
And then
what was the other one?
Hunter's
To right, they were just
9-3,
playing it
yeah.
in, yeah. I'm gonna expect a mound visit in
Need
this
base
inning
runners, bud.
if they are who I think they are.
Base hits, bud, here you
What
go.
do you think? Unless
Yeah.
it goes quick.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna get 5, you're probably gonna get them on there.
I know that it is, but
So
you don't know what he said?
you just want to get.
You know me, right?
I think you just want to try to get some runs here. All right, Sean. Line drive up the middle last time up.
I mean, it goes
Oh,
6-10.
shot.
All right, I can see that. You have 1 hit.
True, that's a very good point. Yeah.
And you only had like 3 hits yesterday or whatever, 4 hits.
Yeah, we haven't hit the ball.
Tearing the cover though. 2-0.
We haven't
Sean
hit the
looking to
ball
get us our base
as a
runner.
group this year, and that our team has had that where we've gone through kind of lulls where we're not hitting all the way up and down the line.
Usually later in the year, right?
No,
There's a line drive to right, just right at him.
Good hit.
Yeah, that was a nice hit right there.
Sounded good.
Yeah, that was. I mean, it just
hung up a little.
Well, they were playing them right in the gap, so if they're playing them straight up, it still might be caught because that was, just right at him.
Ball low.
The bull, one hopper to the pitcher made a real nice play.
Ooh, Kagan mad at himself. He tried to get out of the way of that one.
Yeah.
The stream says it's healthy again, so that's good.
At my age, that's what happens every once in a while. The stream's not
It's
as
going.
as good
Unhealthy.
as it used to be.
Unhealthy.
All right,
3-0 to
3-0.
Kagan. Giving him the... Jeremy. He looked at the scoreboard and it was still 2-0, so I don't know if he knew that it was 3-0. Figure it out, Seth.
Ball 4. Kagan walks.
Throw hard, throw strikes, Rubo.
Ah, and here comes Reese.
I like the matchup if he puts it over the plate.
Yeah, I think, this Reese might see that human well drilling sign. Oh, just got a little anxious there. Little anxious. So, like the aggressiveness, though.
Picks over to first. Why not? See, no, I guess his shoulder's still.
No,
staying.
he's fine. Reese just got inside on him. It's going to be a tough play.
Makes the catch. I thought he might have lost it there in the sun for a second.
Well, high sky today, so I mean, if you lose it, it's going to be tough. All right, 2 outs. Brings up Christian.
Go get it.
Yeah, I know you're. 0-1.
It's just a little anxious up there, It's gotta. All right. Nice curveball hits the inside corner. This might be our last out, I think.
Found the final strike here.
Yeah, down to final strike. I think it's 10 after 4.
The knuckle, run! Run!
And that'll do it. I think that'll do it. I think that's it. So, 10 after 4. That was a poor showing.
As bad as the game as we'll play.
Yeah, there's only been I think one other game where we've played worse.
Who gets the MVP? Sean, you had the only hit?
Yeah.
You give it to
Sean, I guess. So, all right.
I mean,
it's 10-0. I don't know if there's an MVP really. So
Might as well just give it to two of their guys because we didn't do a whole lot.
yeah. So we'll see where we're seated tomorrow. You always got a chance, full play, come back. So that was about as bad as a game as you're going to see us play. Like, I mean, just missing our spots, and not you got to take advantage of those little spots. They were on. There's nothing you're going to say about that. They were ripping the ball. So it happens.
Well, it does, I guess.
No, we had a lot of 0-2 counts that we just couldn't put them away, couldn't hit our spots on the 0-2. A couple of fielding things where we could have got those extra outs, and it would have at least let you in the game. But like when you get one hit, there's not much you're going to be saying. You get one hit. Only a couple balls hit hard. Like Sean hit it hard twice.
Yeah.
Kagan hit it hard.
Reese
just got underneath it there, but other than that,
He has to learn that that's not the appropriate way to do it.
So other than that, we just didn't.
It was a stinker today, Rodney.
Yeah.
And they'll happen. That's baseball, baby. You didn't see anything, out of the norm from their pitching. They were hittable, but they just had all the cards, and we left ours at home.
Again, we've seen it before where you get a team that's really kind of doing it. So, all right, we'll see you tomorrow. Check our page and the team page for what do you call it?
It'll probably be early.
And as we always say.